Hello everyone and welcome to Sherrod's Homestead. He's coming back. He's sitting on the camera. Okay guys, here at the homestead, I'm prepping to get the brush burned. Here's my barrel. Got a little bit in there, not a whole lot. The ground is pretty wet, it rained, but I'm just gonna get stuff ready. Gonna get a lot of these branches chopped down to smaller sizes so that I can fit them into the barrel and start cleaning up. That's, a start. It's an okay day today. It's not too cold, but like I said, it was raining earlier today. It's supposed to be clear for the next few hours. Oh, here comes a chopper. Might see him go by there. Don't know. No. Barely see him in the trees over there. Anyway, sorry about that. That's loud. So I'm gonna get this done and I'll show you. Here we go. I'm gonna start on this pile right here. It's a lot of branches, some smaller tree. I'll get it like chopped down and cleaned up a little bit. Get another pile going so that it'll be easier to burn. It'll fit in the barrel. For now, until we get more space, then we can do a fire pit and start burning that away. But until then, this is what we're gonna do. All right, I'm getting at it. Good. Partridge. Too bad Rod wasn't here. That would be part supper. Came out right here on the trail. Walked right out in front of me. Okay guys, this is what I got through this whole pile here. At least half of it, I did pretty good. Those are the longer pieces. They don't fit in the barrel. They gotta be cut down. But still working at it. I got the fire going. I'm burning brush. I worked on this side a little bit. Out front here. Just try, oh my God, chickadee. Already. He thinks I'm gonna feed him, but I don't have food here. Like, that's not happening. Anyway, working there, getting that pile down around the outside here. And just keep continuing there. 4 more hours of burning, then I'll be done. my brother-in-law Ray is here helping cut down some of the trees. Down. And so they took down this poplar as well. That big one that was here, it's gone. Already cut up, bucked up, and thrown aside. They're just taking these smaller pine from our trail and the dead ones. Let me open it just so we can get our truck in there when we must. So the one he's on and these three right in here. Because there's nothing really in there. It's all like already all dead. Stuck on the maple. Oh my God. Poor maple. He's getting kicking that poor guy. Well, staying there for now. Drag it out with the machine. Yeah. And on to the next. Okay, guys. Done cutting those trees. Ray's all finished. He's gone for the night. But how nice of him to help us out. Look at that. Sweet. Okay, let's go for a walk this way. Have to go get our clippers. We're burning brush. Got the trailer full of the brush that came from over here. But look at this. It opened this path a little. This way our pickup truck can bring in those big pieces of wood for the floor. What size is the floor, Rod? What size is our floor boards? Yep. 10 by 6?
No, 2 by 10.
2 by 10, right. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of those that attach to the pillars. They're heavy, and we wouldn't want to be carrying them down here one at a time, or on the side by with the little trailer is a little bit lopsided, so because, you know, it's not that even, but until we get it going. So these trees came down here. This was nice. There was 3 right here on the edge. Nice. Look at that. Right up to that broken tree that was there. Those will be cleaned up after. Yeah, this looks good. Look at that. Well, there's the barrel we started burning to get us a little bit ahead. Now that we are, Rod has taken a whole trailer load of brush that way for us to burn. He cut up a whole bunch of wood today. Cleaned all this out. Look at this. This whole corner. Okay, sorry, I got my camera stopped there for a moment. I got it fixed. Here we go. This is where I was. This whole corner is all cut out now. This used to be like 3 big pine trees here. There was a couple more right in here. They're gone now. We have this last really large pine left there. And Rod trimmed up the maple tree, so he's not hanging so bad. Get him better when we get a ladder or something back here, or pull the side by side up there so we can step on it. And then cleaned up all in here. All these here trees are down, cut up, and the brush is stacked over this way and cleaned so the side-by-side can dry up in there. Turn around here, be able to back in here, and then pull out. So much better, much. Look at that. Getting there, folks. This is awesome. There's my chair sitting there when I was burning. But now that we're going to burn that way, this is all going to come back out again. And we'll take it that way. So once we get that trailer full done, we'll come get another. Which is a little bit left here. There. A little over here. And some more that way. That way's pretty, there's lots that side. This side is less. We've been working on these piles. And then take the barrel back over there too and put it away. But yeah, look at this. This looks wonderful. Oh my God. Wow. A few more of those 3 trees here are coming down. But this side's already been worked down. They're down, so those can come down. Look at that. We're going to clean out some trees back in there and on this side to make the piles of wood that we would like doing, like we have over there. So we'll save this wood that we've cut down, just burn this brush. Look, I'm excited. This is wonderful. This will be all ready for next year in the spring. It won't take long. Yeah, I had my water watch stuff here, the shovel, I had a water jug, and my snippers. I need my snippers to cut down some of the branches. They're too big for our fireplace over there. Makes it easier. Yeah, this is just broken. It'll burn up pretty quick. Dead. Wow, it's coming along. We're getting there. This is exciting. Yeah, look at that. This is a sweet little area. Look at the over top of all the trees. This is beautiful. And then this way, another little open area I believe my dad did when we were kids. Look at that. Nice. And then our pathway got a little bit wider, just perfect for the trailer and the side-by or our truck. Wow. All right, going to burn brush. All right, that's the last of the wood that was in that trailer. I showed it earlier, it was pretty full. It's in there now. We burned it. Now Rod's preparing some moose steaks. We're gonna have something to eat. Yay. All right, there we go. It's all burnt away. That's a little bit of plate from our food. That'll burn away in a second. It'll be gone. Rod caught a partridge. He's cleaning it. Over there, here he comes. We're done for tonight. This is what Rod did today. Collected the brush and moved the logs. Oh my God, look at the opening now, people. Birch and maple, we're hoping to put our house between the two. Oh, it's gone, that one too. The one I was leaning. It's gone. Nice. And cut up.
Most of the branches are gone.
Yeah, he was leaning in here. Yeah, that one's gone. Nice. Right on. And then a little more cleanup in this corner right here. And then that makes this a nice turnaround area right in here. Perfect. Oh my God. But you know what? The spot to the house is clear.
Yeah. And the ground doesn't seem as much worse.
It is pretty up and down. I don't know. Depends when you start digging. I say yes. The top is all soil. The bottom is clay.
I'm hoping it's not.
Me too.
But whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is right around here. I guess we can drag that barrel back out of here.
I'm hoping because we're up on the hill a little and
Yeah.
that it was more birch, that there would be more gravel.
Oh,
That's
oh,
that's the thing.
there was a few birch in
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
And
at
maple
that.
instead of all of this poplar. Like over there, it was pretty much all poplar.
All poplar and pine.
Yeah, not even that much pine. Mostly just all poplar.
Yeah.
There's a couple of pine. But
And look at all, and here we have all this nice tree. Nice. I like it. Wow. And it's done. Yum. All right, Sunday, burning the rest of the brush. Look at the pile. Working on the trailer. Look at that. Just roasted some hot dogs on the fire. Delicious. Nice. Back to work. Okay, so I mixed up the coals in the fire pit a little bit. And it's still very hot from last night's burn. And I threw a couple of branches in there, like you can see it. It's smoking. It's still very hot. Wow. Okay, this is Monday morning, and we were here burning brush last night. Rod worked at the site all day, and he cleared quite a bit. He left the side-by in the trailer here so I can still load up some more brush. But wow, look at this. She is open. I have those two piles there, a little over there by the birch tree, and then these piles over here behind the trailer. I will get those loaded up right there. This one is just a small one. That one's a little bit bigger. And then there's a small pile over there by the birch tree. And then I'll do a little bit of cleanup around the edging, all around. Some more branches, load up that trailer as much as I can. And then we'll be able to move the wood around. Look, chickadees are here visiting. Yeah. I have to go over to the shop to grab them some food. I didn't bring any over here. I haven't been staying at the trailer lately. It's been too cold at night, so I haven't any food here for them. But I'll go get them some a little bit later. Make sure they get fed and stay away. They'll bother me a lot if I don't. So I'm gonna get going, get this done, and I'll show you after. We're gonna get this area all cleared out. Make sure that we have this open space here where the home is going. So right down dead center here, pretty much. It's going in between this maple tree here and that birch tree over there. So all this will all clear out. Get that done today. Do some more burn tonight. And then move the wood. And I think then we're pretty much caught up. We can scrape the ground, make it a little more even because it's really dippy and a lot of holes here. I don't know, camera doesn't really show it very well, but it is up and downs everywhere, stumps. So Rod says we got to take off the top layer of the greenage so that it don't regrow underneath the house. So that makes sense, right? Okay, while I'm getting at it, I'll show you what I got done in a bit. Okay, there we go. I finished getting all that bunch of brush out of the middle, and in the trailer it went. It could be squished down, but I'm not climbing up there. That's like not happening. I'll fall. I know myself. I have a couple of these here that I have to trim down a little bit. They're a little bit too round, like all the branches. And then I'll throw that up there. But yeah, the middle's cleared. Look at that. I got a little bit over in the front of the maple tree here. See? There's a tree there that needs to be cut up. There's a bunch of wood in there. I need to figure out where I'm putting wood right now. I think in here. I have a couple of maples and a couple of pine that are okay. I think I'll clear it out and we'll be piling some wood there. Yeah, in the front, most of all that's coming out. So then we go over there by the birch and that pine. I can clear out so we can pile some wood in there as well. We can keep that older dead pine that's in there, right there, and use it to pile wood. So we'll get a little bit in there for now. And then the rest of the wood will be coming in this direction here and over here. And that'll take care of all the wood that's here in the middle. Be all cleared and ready to go. We can do an accurate measurement, make sure we have the proper space. All right, that's pretty good. I'm going this way next, clean up where I can get some wood piled as well. With the sun shining in, this should give you an idea of what kind of shade we will get or will not. So the front of the house in midday, where the front porch will be, that 10-foot porch, it's gonna be getting sun because it comes in down this little laneway here where there's no trees, comes right in. The yard over that way is shaded the majority of the time. So later in the day, I'll show you again. And way over there, it's still shaded. See, in that area. But in this side over here, this back piece over here, I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna put our solar system and our panels, because it's where it gets the sun most of the day. Other than that, unless we do down by the pond, of course, that's another option. But this side of the pond does not get as much sun, so. Wow, I'm loving it. Almost there. So I have to go in the back of the side-by for my clippers, way over on the other side. I don't know if you can see this, but I can hear it. The wasps are buzzing. They're yellow jackets, and they're crazy little buggers. Oh my God, how am I gonna get look at them, they're over there. You can see the wooden handle right there. I tried going to the other side, but same thing, as soon as I get close, they come out of those barrels. I think there was apples in there one time, and yeah, they're going crazy and having a heyday. No wonder they're all over this side-by. I was gonna sit down. Yeah, that's not happening. Jeez. Huh. Have some wasp spray back at the trailer. I'm gonna go grab it. I have to spray in there. I gotta get those snippers out. I get no work done today. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay guys, I went and got the spray. I have my gloves. I put my jacket on, my hood, pulled it tight. They might run after me, so I think I'm just gonna spray and run away and come back a little bit later and hope for the best, I guess. I mean, I could have got stung that whole time I was loading that trailer. Like, oh my God. Okay, that's just freaked me out a little bit. So, here we go. Okay, I'm approaching the side-by. I was sitting here during my breaks even. This is like just crazy. Okay. If I don't know what we were thinking, to leave that all in there to attract the wasp. Oh God, look at them. Oh, I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, this has a long spray, but oh my God. here we go. All right, I'm going. They're not coming after me, but I did spray it. Oh, geez. Oh. Now they're inside the side by I can see from here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna wait about 25 minutes. I'll go look, see if I can at least steal the snippers. If I just stay away from the side by, I should be okay. I'll take my table and chairs to the other side in the shade. And I'm working over that way anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping I can go back in there to work today, but if not, I'm gonna have to wait until Rod comes and cleans out the back of the side by so that I could go work over there. Yeah, darn, what a wasted day. Well, I did get the trailer filled safely somehow. I don't know. I guess I didn't bother them too much in the back of the side by. Yeah. All right, check in a bit. Okay, so I'm still having issues with wasp over here. Oh yeah, right here around my car already, but over there by that blue tub right there has pop cans in it, and oh my god, freak, you're running around my head. Oh, so I'm still having issues. I can't even sit anywhere. Anyway, even at the picnic table over here on my patio, they're after me. I'm sit down, I run. I'm over here and I notice that they're around that bin a lot. I've sprayed it, but it doesn't matter. They're here. They're not leaving. So I started working on the lights and taking them down. And yeah, this one has these big black wasp. Look at, see? He's right here. I don't know if you can see him. He's inside there. There he is. So there's several of those around here, so I stopped working there. I'm not getting up on a ladder while they're flying around. Forget that. Then I decide that I'll try and get them down over here. And yeah, again, I'm being attacked by wasp. So I just hung the lights right there. I got the solar panel down, but that need to get up on a ladder to get that screw out. I can't do this kind of work during the day. I want to take the shower bag down again. They're over there as well. So I'm going to avoid day work and do evening work. It's probably safer for me for now. The inside of the trailer is completely done. Yeah, it's all weathered, ready for winter. I thought I'd start working on this tent and this part of the, yeah, but too many wasps there too. So again, an evening chore. So it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I got as much done as I can, and I'm just gonna call it the day for today. And count my lucky stars that the wasp didn't get me today. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back tomorrow. Rod will be back with me in the evening tomorrow, so we'll solve some of these problems so I can actually get some work done during the week. All right, guys, till tomorrow. All right, come over to check out to see how the wasp spray worked over here. Oh yeah, I can still see them around the back of the side by from here. I don't know, I'll see. Yeah, I can see some flying. So they're still around. I'm not gonna attempt to get the clippers out of there. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, right there. Yeah, it's harder to see, but I can see them flying. Still there. I'm not going in. Oh well, till next time. Ooh, got a big crow in here. I wonder if he'll camera shy. Oh, there he is. It's not very big. He was a small one. Okay, guys, we're back. Rod has taken care of the pup cans. Oh, I got a ladybug on my hand. That scared me. No biggie, they're not. Nothing to worry about. There we go. So yeah, it took care of those pup cans, but the bees are still around. You know, they're still looking for their supply they had the last couple days. These big bees, the sun's gone down off that tent, so they're not around as much, but I think they live on the other side of the tent over there. Ooh, I got too many coffee. Rod brought me some home from work. He decided to come tonight instead of tomorrow night so that I can come back and work. So he's gonna go park that over there now. Tomorrow I'll be back and I'll be able to get through everything. He did take the buckets out and everything that was bringing the bees into the side-by. It's not as easy to turn around over there, but you try. Okay, y'all, here at the site, it's Tuesday morning. Is it ever shaded compared to yesterday? Look at that. Wow, the whole house where it would sit is totally shaded. Well, doesn't seem like there's any wasp at the side-by today. Rod did clean it out. Looks better. Wow, look at the shade. So that's where the whole house would sit, and it's getting a lot of shade. You know, and let's see where the sun's coming from. Right there. Yeah. Comes up, goes over here like that. Sits right up there, and the afternoon it gets sun, and then it goes in behind those trees. Still sun until it gets over there. But, wow. Nice shaded in the morning. But even morning, look, that space over here where we think the solar lights would do good, or solar panels, it's shit. Look at the sun come in. I think the sun gets there the majority of the day. I think that would be a good spot. For sure. Look at that. Sun coming through the trees. Okay, I'm here to work on the brush here and around the trailer here, and the wood and brush over that way. Just around our drive area here to neaten it up and try and get at this. All right, that's what I'm up to today. Okay, I'm gonna inspect in behind here just to make sure, but I mean, I think they're still lingering around here. Whatever syrup or whatever got on the bottom of that, they're finding it. They're still in there. I did see 2 of them come out. So they're still coming to look to see. I'm going to steal my snippers while I still can. I know when it warms up, the bees will get worse, so they're still gonna keep coming to see if there's food in there. And there is a little because there's stuff spilled on the back of that. And with no rain, yeah. Okay, I stole the snippers, and as I was pulling them out, 3 bees come flying up. I ran. They're in there. I need to get some water poured in the back of that. Just so that stuff isn't so syrupy. It's all leaked in the back of there, so they're still after it. And go get the jug of water, pour some in there, and hope that will work. I need to load trees back there. I'm too close to the bees. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes since I poured some soapy water. There's still water in there, and you can still see the soap. I made sure it was good and soapy because, you know, I thought it would work, but there is a wasp right there. Not sure if he's looking or... Oh, I was hoping that would work. Look, he's right there. Right by that yellow, white container right there. Oh, here he comes. And out. Well, maybe they've lost their interest. I'm not sure. Ooh. Okay, I'm a little close. He just buzzed by my head. I'll move away. But they are still going there because they knew there was food there. It might take a few minutes. He's still after me. I gotta run. Ugh. They follow you for a bit. They're yellow jackets. Ugh. Yeah, too close. Too close. So I still can't go and put any brush over there yet. But I think they are annoyed that there's soapy water in the back of the side-by. Yeah. Well, there's that. Huh. Okay, well, they might go away eventually. It's going to take them a bit until they realize there's nothing there for them. But, because I noticed this morning when I pulled in over at the trailer, Rod got rid of all the pop cans in that container. There was a couple flying around, but they didn't stay. They left, so they're realizing there's nothing there. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to work at this side, I guess, and just pile over there. Not too close, but far enough where they won't want to bother me. I think I'll be okay on this side. My plan was to work over there by where the trailer is parked, and then over here, but I think that's still a little too close. I can still work in this area over here. And I'll just bring all that this way, make a pile over here, and go with that, I hope. I'll try that, see how it works out as the day goes. If it's okay, I'll start moving that way. I'll show you where I am in a little later. Whoa, he just flew right by me like, woo, mad. Okay, so it is Tuesday today. This video does go up tomorrow, so I'm going to get as much as I can done so we can see where we're at. So, afternoon sun, right up over the middle of that space. That space over there is still getting sun. Now the front side all here has sun. Nice. And trail still shaded. Alright guys, this is what I got done. Coming in at the entrance. I started right here. Started cleaning up. Got through there, got all the brush out. Made some pile of wood. And then our marker is these maple trees right here, right? That one, that one. So I cleared out from there, went straight across here. That big stump right here, well, Rod has to take this stump out right there. That one. Piled some wood back there, but it still needs to be cleaned in there. But I am clean all to the front of our middle maple. This is supposed to go at the front porch, so I'm cleaned right up to it. Barrel's still here. And I went straight across, right to the birch and pine over in the corner here. So that's cleared right across. That can be taken a measurement. I gotta get like right back in there in front of the birch next and in here. That's the next part of the front area, and then the front's all done. Look at that. Wow. Nice, cleaned up, spots to pile wood, all kinds of spots to pile wood in there. Look at that. I'm gonna get that tackled, but it's a lot of wood not cut yet. So, and, well, another pile in the front. So, the bees didn't leave the side-by-side alone, even though I put soapy water. They're still coming. They still think there's something there. so they keep looking. But I made this pile. It's right underneath maple. They kind of left me alone. As long as I went this way, there was the odd bee, but nothing terrible. Yeah, that will fit in that trailer. And that was all from all over here, all these branches that were piled in the front area. So far, so good. And then after I get through this side over here, get this wood moved that way to pile around those birches and pine. Then that way, in the backside. Da-da-da-da. Start cleaning up. Oh my God, it's, wow. It's unbelievable to me, really. It's amazing. This is awesome. I love every minute of it. I love the work. I like what I do. This is amazing. Even fighting the bees, I still love it. It just looks so much nicer, right? I've been sitting there in the shade most of the day after I got it cleared out. Just my chair and coffee cup. And I'm all set, and I just keep working. So it's about 3:30, and our whole area, here, let me go over here, where I was before. The whole area here, where the house would sit, is shaded again. Look at that. So we get afternoon sun, like at 12, I think, or 12:30 it was when I taped the sun before. So where I'm standing, I'm getting the sun on me. But I am right underneath the maple in the corner, where the wood is. See my shadow? See? Look at that. This is going to be perfect. It's not going to be too much sun, just enough to melt, say, the snow, and to keep the place cool in the summer. So that's excellent. I love it. Sorry, Rod. Another big pile. But you did tell me, don't fight the bees. You'll do it. So Rod will not park the side by here again, so I can load the trailer. I want to load over there on that side of the trailer and all around that edge and in there. But it too close to the side by side scared the heck out of me anyway. Lesson learned, that's all, right? Didn't know. I do now. So we're good. Well, I got it all cleared out. Nice. That looks so much better. Can't wait to get in there right down to the pond. Oh, look, there's a wasp around my wood pile. He's on the ground right there. But this here needs to be cut up some. Got a little bit of wood I could pile over this way, but no rush. I did the rest. Ew. And I am full of sticky sap, all over. I'm glad I wear gloves. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh. So here's the corner at the beginning of the trail right here, right? Once that gets cleared out to this nice big pine, we're going to keep that big pine for sure. It's nice. We're going to get that cleared, and this here will make it easier to turn the side by and the trailer around. Yep. I only have a couple hours left, so I might work at it in here. I am a little close. They do bug me a little bit the last time I was in here. Maybe because it's later in the day. I don't know. I'll give it a try and see what it's like. Maybe I'll start this side where it's not so sunny. They follow the sun, eh? Look, see, they're still in the trailer. I mean the side by. Yep. Wow, look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Look at. We can see all the way. Tiny home will be sitting right there. You have to walk way over to the edge of our site where the trailer is here. See? Look at that. Oh, yeah. See our grass? Isn't that great? It's awesome. Next year will be all grass. Get them all. Yep, down here. Look at that. That's right where it'll be, right there. And then all these here little saplings in here, they'll grow all healthy. It'll start, all the maple will grow nice right over. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so it's 4 o'clock and the sun's up there behind the big birch, which again gives us lots of shade. And I've been watching the sun and this spot over there, that clearing. where that big pine is right there, seems to get the sun almost 80% of the day. So let me step aside here. That one right there. So I think that, yeah, is a really good spot for our solar panels. The sun will keep moving the same direction majority of the time, right? So, hey, definitely it's got the sun all day. And yeah, I think that's the spot. Might have to just put them a little higher, but I think that's the spot right in there. It's pretty good. All right, guys, that's the end for me today. This is Tuesday evening. Yeah, I think that's it for today. What I have now will be for this week's video, which goes up tomorrow morning. So that'll be it. I've been just plucking away in here, getting this corner clean. I would like to stack some tree logs in here. So yeah, back in that side over there. Gotta get that all cleared out in around those pine and those couple of birches right there. See? So I'll get that, been plucking away at that. I'll do that again tomorrow. I'll show you what I get done tomorrow, but you won't see that until next week's video. But here I'm flying around my gloves because, yeah, I've been busy. So we're almost got this whole area cleared of brush. The wood just needs to be pushed over and piled. I made spots for that, so that's awesome. But yeah, we got a lot done. I've been also working over around the trailer, getting stuff put away for the winter because it's that time, right? So I've been inside the trailer, outside the trailer, getting lights down, pulled down all the shower stuff, getting it all packed away and cleaned up for the winter, as well as working in here. So, and we are expecting the house plans coming in pretty soon, so I can't wait. And when we get that, we'll know how many pillars we need exactly and everything, so we can start at that point because we will be cleared. We probably will have to rent a machine to get the ground cleared out and do the dig, of course, so I can't wait until that happens because that's another step forward for the spring. So awesome, look at that. We're getting there. So I just want to say thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.